Welcome everyone, I'm Ricky from Tech Talk and I'm very excited to have a first for the channel yet again. We're getting loads of great new devices in. This is the Xiaomi Mi 8 Pro, so the first ever device that I've ever had from Xiaomi. I'm looking forward to unboxing this and setting it up today and giving you my first impressions. As you may know from my Instagram post and my Facebook post, I went to the UK launch of Xiaomi where I saw the Mi 8 Pro and the Mi 8. I'm really looking forward to delving into this and getting it unboxed. And on the front here you've got clean, clear packaging. You've got an 8, you've got a little Mi up there, and on the side you've got Mi 8. And then it's actually a Mi 8 Pro. If we turn around to the back, we've got a bit more information. We've got Mi 8 Pro. Underneath is a dual SIM, so you can have a dual SIM setup if you require that. You've got an in-screen fingerprint sensor, so again it's built under the display. Has a Snapdragon 845 processor, AI dual camera, a 20 megapixel front facing camera, a 6.21 AMOLED full screen display, and an always on display option. So let's turn it back around and get it unboxed. So if you've previously had a Xiaomi device, please let me know what you think of it. Like I said, I saw them do a UK launch and it's interested in their ideas. They have great pricing as well for their smartphones. So on top was the Xiaomi Mi 8 Pro. Underneath your device is a box, and inside this box is going to be your paperwork. So you have your SIM tool here. You have a Mi 8 Pro user guide. So just like a quick guide here, just showing you around your device and the buttons that are on there, but we'll take a look at that. You have an adapter that we're used to now with most devices. This is USB-C to headphone jack, and that's 3.5 millimeters. And you also have a free case. So just a clear TPU case, so it gives extra protection. That's nice to have. You have USB-C to USB for syncing and charging. You have a 3-pin plug here, UK plug, for that pop-up third pin. So taking a look at our Xiaomi Mi 8 Pro, this has a very unique back. This is a transparent titanium design here. You can see your components inside there. Just bring this up close. There's a really unique design here. Has an ultra thin curved edge design as well to the device. Let's power it on. Sadly, there's no textural differences here between the volume control and the power, but you can definitely see a color difference there, which is nice to see. That's just coming from an accessibility point of view. Talking about accessibility point of view, sadly there's no accessibility option on this when you first set it up. There will be when you get right through the setup process, but there isn't right at the beginning. This is sad to see, but I hope in the next generation of devices and software that they use, this will be updated and accessibility settings will be available. There is an option here to use Talkback. So hold the two volume keys together.
Talkback on. Talkback tutorial. Choose language. Not ticked. English, India, radio button. Enlist 76 items.
So Talkback will navigate everything for you throughout your setup process. So if you do need it, there is an option here, which is really nice to see. So now let's carry on with the setup process. Choose language, English, United Kingdom. Choose your region. So you're going to find United Kingdom, which is going to be down at the bottom. Then it's going to ask you to connect to a Wi-Fi network. I recommend you do this. Saves that mobile data. So mine is Sky here. And then you're going to input your password. One thing I like with this, the keyboard, it does vibrate as well. So you do get that sensitive touch back through the keyboard, which is nice to have. Once that is done, it will turn blue and say connected. You have terms and conditions that you need to agree to use all the features of the device. It will then ask you to insert your SIM. So as it is a dual SIM model, you can add 2 SIM cards, and that is a nano size SIM card. The SIM cards will be inserted at the top left-hand corner there. Please use the tool that's provided in the box. Copy apps and data. This is where you can copy of a previous model if you so want to. I want to set it up as new, and I get just out of the box feeling for this device. Checking any information, and always it will check for updates. And now it's going to ask you to sign in to your Google account. If you do not have one, you can create one. If you want to skip, you can, but by skipping, it's telling you all the good things that you're going to miss and why you should log into one. It will then ask you for terms and agreements from Google. I recommend you actually accept these to get the best possible service out of this. Of course, it's going to use Google Assistant as well, and I'm going to use Google Assistant. And then it's Google Services. So Google Services, again, you go through, select the options you want to use. The only one I don't want to use is Backup. and I'm going to use the rest. Anything else, you can add anything else here, or you can say no thank you. So now you have the option of signing up to Mi Cloud. Then you can sign in with your Mi account, and if you have one, you can sign in. If not, you can create one. Again, I'm just going to skip for the process of the video. As this device uses an in-screen fingerprint sensor, we're going to set up a fingerprint. So you can choose pattern, PIN or password as a backup. I'm going to choose a PIN. So now you need to register your fingerprint. So you can choose your thumb or a finger, or you can add more. Make sure your fingerprint is clean and the screen is clean. Then place on where it's same. When you feel a vibration, just lift back up. And you can see I'm filling in pattern here. Then it's asking you to maneuver your thumb around so you can fill in all of the gaps in case you hold it in a different way. There we go, we are done. Then we have additional settings. So you have location, user experience program, send diagnostic data automatically, update automatically, and then personalized ad recommendations. I'm actually going to turn that one off. Then it comes to choosing a theme. So you can have default or classic. I'm going to stick to default, and then we're done. So setup is complete. Let's go home. So as you can see with the white screen here, you do have a notch at the top that we're used to now. You have thin borders down each side and then a little bit of a chin along the bottom. You have capacitive touch buttons, which is nice to use. I like that. The inbuilt fingerprint sensor, let's test that out. That actually works from a total lock screen, which is really good. You don't actually have to wake up your device, and it seems to work very quick as well. Wow, that's really good. 3 times straight away that's worked without any issue, which is great to see. Coming across here, we've got information. You gain information. Like I said, it's the first time I've ever used a Xiaomi device. Xiaomi uses their own MIUI 10 that's running on here currently alongside Android 8.1, which is Oreo. So the two work together as we've seen on other manufacturers, and it seems to add different features such as this here. Looks very different compared to what you're normally seeing. Pulling down from the top, you've got your widget area. You've got a nice larger here for your brightness. You can really change your brightness here, and that's one good thing with this brightness. It goes really bright, which I'll talk about in a second. You've got your notifications there as well, and again, the movement is fluid and it's enjoyable. It's a 6.21 AMOLED display with a resolution of 2248 by 1080, and that gives you a full HD plus display. It offers 402 pixels per inch and up to 600 nits of brightness, which is really bright. Supports an always-on display, as you saw. Color temperature adjustment, sunlight mode and reading mode, so it's really great. It reduces that harmful blue light so you can really enjoy your reading, especially at night time. So coming to cameras, it has an ultra light sensitive AI camera. It has a dual rear camera, as I said. One is a 12 megapixel wide angle lens with 4-axis optic image stabilization and an f1.8. The other is a 12 megapixel telephoto lens portrait lens that has an aperture of f2.4, and in between them two lenses you have a single tone flash there, so you can light up your images. Coming around to the front, in your notch is your front facing camera, which is 20 megapixels, so this is going to be great for taking selfies when you're out and about with friends or in great locations such as I am going to be very soon in Barcelona. Turning to the bottom of our device, you're going to see a USB-C connection which supports Quick Charge 4+. There is a 3000 mAh battery in here, so it should last you all day. I'm looking forward to testing that out. When it comes to power and performance, inside this device is the Snapdragon 845 processor. It also offers a Adreno 630 GPU, that's for your graphics, 8GB of RAM and 128GB of onboard storage. There is no micro SD card storage option for this device though, so please bear that in mind. So when you hold this device, the first thing you notice is the weight. It seems to weigh a little bit more than other devices, and I actually prefer that. I like to know that I hold a phone in my hand. It feels sturdy and strong as well. So the weight of this is 177 grams. When it comes to thickness though, this is where it's very different. It's 7.6 millimeters thick here, so it's a very thin device, which is nice to have. Also built into this device is NFC, so you can use payments and contactless wireless payments as well. So if you are interested in picking up the Mi 8 Pro, it is available now in UK and throughout countries that are selling this device. You can go to their website, the link will be in the description, and this device will cost you £499. So it's a really good price point there. I look forward to seeing if them specs live up to that price point, and if it does, it makes it really good amount of specs for the price. If you have any questions or queries about this device or any videos you'd like to see, please leave a comment down below. It's always great to hear from you. It's really nice to have a new device on here, so welcome to UK Xiaomi. I'm looking forward to testing out the device, and my review and other videos will be up very shortly. Please give the video a like and subscribe and ring that notification bell to get updated with the latest videos from me, Ricky at Tech Talk, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.